The waiter didn't look at my mother when the bill arrived. He looked at me. $4,600. Thick paper. Heavy like a verdict. My mother smiled before I did. That same smile she used when she pointed to the fold-out chair by the trash can. Family only. Everyone laughed. Forks clinked. Wine breathed. I watched condensation slide down my water glass, counted my pulse. The waiter cleared his throat. "Whenever you're ready." I felt something in me go quiet. Not anger, precision. I pushed the bill back toward the center of the table, toward her manicured hand, toward the people who shared my last name, but never my seat. I smiled, small, polite. Not my table. The silence that followed tasted metallic, and in that moment I knew this wasn't the first lie, it was just the loudest. I wasn't always the outsider. That was the lie they told themselves. My mother taught me early how love could be conditional, praise when useful, distance when inconvenient. After my father died, things shifted, accounts moved, stories changed. She said it was for the family. She always said that. But the whispers came anyway. Late-night calls she took in the garage, receipts that never matched, a name saved under a woman's contact. I told myself grief distorts people, that suspicion is a disease. Still, she never looked at me when money was discussed, never said my name when we made decisions. At dinner, she introduced me as her daughter, not family. I felt the fracture then, quiet, hairline, waiting to split. I didn't confront her. I watched. I pulled credit reports, traced transfers, learned how inheritance disappears when someone knows where to hide it. I found the affair in spreadsheets, not messages. Payments to a man who shared my uncle's last name, but not his blood. DNA is cheaper than silence now. I paid cash. Externally, I played my role, smiled, paid for small things, let them think I was grateful. Internally, I mapped exits, calculated leverage. Every family dinner became surveillance, every joke at my expense, data. When she laughed at me, I memorized the sound. I wanted to hear it break. The results came on a Tuesday. My father wasn't my father, but he was the only one who ever chose me. The man siphoning money from our estate, the one she called a friend, was my biological father. I invited her for coffee, neutral ground. I slid the folder across the table, didn't explain. Her hands shook. Her face collapsed inward, like a house losing support beams. She cried, begged, reached, said my name for the first time in years. I watched her carefully, not with hatred, with clarity. Back at the restaurant, the waiter still waited. My mother's voice cracked. She said my name again. I stood, fold-out chair scraping like punctuation. "I know about the transfers," I said softly. "The affair, the paternity." She froze. The table watched. Family, suddenly very small. "I've already filed the claims," I continued. "The bill," I tapped it once, "is symbolic." I turned to the waiter. "She'll handle it." No shouting, no tears, just consequences arriving on time. I walked out before dessert. Outside, the air felt honest, cold, clean. I didn't feel victorious. I felt finished. Some families teach you where you belong. Others teach you how to leave. Behind me, laughter tried to restart. It didn't sound the same. I never sat at their table again. I didn't need to.